I love doing this job. I get to travel a lot. I don't want to brag to you guys, but I just did 5 shows all the way out in Oklahoma. Y'all got it right? Yeah, fuck Oklahoma, dude. I do travel a lot, and if I have a gig that's only 4 or 5 hours away, I prefer to drive rather than fly, because as a comic going to new cities all the time, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find some good weed there, right? And so I'd rather drive, because for me, the way it works is the longer I'm in the car, the more weed I'm going to smoke on that trip, right? Okay, you fucking nerds. One of my favorite things when I drive to these gigs and I stop at like a truck stop or a gas station I've never been to, I like to read the jokes that people write up on the walls in the bathroom. Have you ever seen that in a truck stop, right? You ever write some of that stuff, sir? You seem way too excited. You're just in there drilling holes in the stalls for peekaboo, right? Now, but ladies, if you don't know that, right, the people, they do that in truck stops. They write stuff up on the walls. And like I'll tell you, there's always one spot that'll say for a good time call, and then there's a random phone number underneath. And like I'll tell you guys, I've called. It's not that good of a time. It's not. I was in Oklahoma last week, and I stopped at this truck stop, and I was peeing at the urinal. I don't know why I did this, but I looked up at the ceiling while I was peeing at the urinal, and somebody got up there and wrote on the ceiling, they wrote, "Why are you looking up? The joke is in your hand." I was like, fuck, they got me. Because I had no idea they could read or write in Oklahoma. I had no clue. I didn't know. Nobody told me. It was fun, though. I did 5 shows out there, and I like to do the thing of the place that I'm in when I travel. You know, like if you go to Philadelphia, you're supposed to have a Philly cheesesteak. Or like every time I go to Oklahoma, I dream about coming back to Texas, you know? I was up there for a few days, and it was fun. The first night, we only had 1 show, and after the show, I was outside selling stickers and my merch and talking to people, and somebody came up to me, and I always attract the weirdest people. If you got like a funny-looking leg or a lazy eye, I know you're coming to talk to me. I know that's what it is, right? That's fine. I like weirdos. You know, it's whatever, you know. And I'm after the show, this guy comes up to me. He goes, "Hey, man, you're really funny. I got a gift for you." And usually when a dude tells me that, it's either drugs or weird sex stuff. So I was like, "What do you got, bro? What's up?" This guy pulls out a big bag of edibles. He gives me a 1,000-milligram bag of gummy worms, specifically. I know. You know the dosage, right? That's a fucking lot right there, bro. So I was like, hell yeah, thanks, dude. So the next day I wake up early. I have the whole day to kill because doing this job, I don't go to work till 8, right? So I ate the whole bag, 1,000 milligrams of gummy worms, right? Yeah. Nerds, y'all know the difference, right? That's a lot. That's a lot. I had a great time, you know. I was walking around Oklahoma City, and I go back to my hotel to get ready for the show that night. And when I get to my floor at the hotel, I'm stepping out of the elevator, and as I'm stepping out, I see this little gray-haired old lady. She's like this tall, and she's getting on the elevator, and as we pass each other, I hold the door, and she looks at me. We made eye contact, and she smiled, and she winked at me. And I was like, "Oh, how you doing, old lady? You know, whatever, sweet old lady." I walk by her. I go to my room, and as soon as I get in my room and close the door, I hear somebody knock. I'm a little confused, so I turn around and open it, and it's the little old lady from the elevator. This bitch stalked me back to my room, y'all. I know, right? It's super weird. And I'm like, "Can I help you?" And then she starts telling me this story about how I look just like her dead husband. I know, right? I was still high. I was like, "Is this the devil? Fuck this shit right here, right?" I was like, "I'll fucking 2-piece you up, Granny. You better get out of here." I let her talk for 10 minutes. I did interrupt her. I felt so bad. You know, I just let her talk. I felt like she needed to get it out there. And when she was done, she goes, "Young man, thank you for listening to me. A lot of people wouldn't do that. That's very sweet of you." And I was like, "Oh, no problem. Don't worry about it, ma'am." She goes, "Well, I'd like to give you a reward." And I was like, "You don't have to do that. You know, I'm happy to do it." And she goes, "Well, how about a gummy worm?" And I had eaten all my gummy worms. So I was like, "What a cool ass old lady." I was like, "Hell yeah, let me get one." And I stuck my hand out to grab it. And she makes this weird smirk and looks at me right in the eyes. And then she popped her teeth out. All right, hold on a second. I didn't even say shit yet. Y'all just hold on a second, okay? Hold on. Hold on. Of course I fucked that old lady. Of course, dude. Her husband's dead. She needed that dick, bro. I won't lie to y'all, at first I was still high, so I didn't know. I had no idea that I was the candy. I didn't know, you know? When she took her teeth out, my first thought was, how's she gonna chew hers, right? After a minute of standing there, I realized what was going on, and I was like, shit, Granny, I'll go down with you, bitch. Let's go. Let's open together, ho. Nobody gives a Hummer like a Gummer, bro.